Hello, my name is Candace Copeland, and I'm going to be demonstrating some encoding and decoding strategies or activities. So the first thing we're going to start with is decoding. On this note card, I have several endings of words, and we are going to be practicing decoding nonsense words. I also have a variety of these letters that I got at the Dollar Tree. They don't have the magnets in them, but magnetic letters would do the same thing. So what I would do is I would say we are going to practice decoding words. And these words may not have a meaning to them. We are just practicing sounding them out. And I would go over with the learner and I would say, what does this sound make? What's this word say? In, an, ip, ox. So we would practice decoding the endings of the word. And then I would take one of my letters and I would say, what sound does this letter make? And they would say, t, t. And so what we would do is we would take this letter and we would put it by the first ending. And we'd say, okay, we're going to put this together. So we got t, in, tin. And then we would slide it down, t, and, tan. T, ip, tip, t, ox, tox. And you could take turns using different letters. B, in, bin. B, and, ban. And so you could have several of these cards with different endings on them, and they could just randomly choose a card to practice with. So you could use a different card every time, or you could use the same card. You could, if you was working on a certain letter, you could use that letter. It would be very flexible depending on what your student needed. You could even write the beginning and have them do different endings. So that would be my decoding activity. For my encoding activity, I would start with an index card, and I would have I will show different parts of words. And what you could do is you could have your letters all laid out. I'm trying to get them all in the video. And you could say, you would go over with them, make sure they understood what each one said, am, at, and in. And you'd say, okay, what letter would I need to put with am, am, or am to make bam? And so they would look through and they'd say, okay, well, I think I could put this letter here. Am, bam. Or, they might even get the wrong one and you could say, okay, well, this says am, ham. What letter makes the b sound? So, or depending on the level they was at, you could start with, saying, okay, we're going to work with this card. What letter do we need? Or you could give them these cards, and when they was ready, and you say, okay, out of these cards, what card and what letter can I use to make at? At. So there's different ways to practice, and then when they become ready from this, then you could just have them with the letters and they could form their own letters. So it would just be, you could start with just one card, or you could do all the cards, or you could just do the letters, depending on what level they were at. So I appreciate you watching this video. Thank you very much.